Here we are in Richmond, Virginia for the 1997 IROC season, Richmond 100, your fourth race of the season. Junior Ramos, your winner at Watkins Glen, starts on the pole, and two is outside. It's Max Anderson, Kevin McCune, DeAndre Williams. Then you got John Gammon, Jim Gambit, Josh Crash, and Derek Bouchard. Ethan Wicker in your points leader, Nick Kennedy, Zach Ryan, and Tyler Lyman. Zach Ryan filling in for Jackson after Lynn's scary crash at Watkins Glen, as we are now racing here at Richmond. Junior Ramos got away, and we'll leave that number one. That car stuck to the bottom. Max Anderson now has to hold off Kevin McHugh. McHugh will get to the bottom lane and goes around the 10. Wow, that 11 is really sticking to the bottom. Junior Ramos sticking it to that yellow line, and it's working. John Gammon coming up in the 1. First time he lived in a slip, and he didn't really slide up all that much. 3 wide back there. Max Anderson up top. DeAndre Williams in the middle. Zach Ryan down low. The sub showing no fear. Oh! Max Anderson clips DeAndre Williams into the wall. Derek Bouchard, Nick Kennedy involved. Tyler Lyman scraping the wall. Junior Ramos back in front. But a hard crash for DeAndre Williams, Nick Kennedy, Max Anderson, and others. Derek Bouchard with damage. Let's see what happened. Here they are coming off of turn number 2. DeAndre Williams and Max Anderson. It looks like Anderson trying to keep it off the wall. He just clips the 12. And that's in front of the field. Nick Kennedy nowhere to go. And he hits the front end hard. He also goes down, nails the wall. Derek Bouchard is damaged. And then Tyler Lyman, trying to avoid it all, just goes up there and scrapes the wall. Some hard hits there. And that's going to definitely take some people out of the race. You can see the front damage for some of them. If you look at this in real time. Nick Kennedy's going to have a lot of damage. Derek Bouchard a lot of damage. I'll be surprised if those two continue on. I believe DeAndre Williams can probably continue on, though. As Lyman also scraped the wall all throughout 3 and 4. I don't know how much damage he has to the right side of the machine. I believe it's fine. As Junior Ramos led us back, and he will be your race leader for this restart with under 15 laps to go. Restart lap number 9. Junior Ramos is out front. Behind him is Kevin McHugh, John Gambit, Josh Crash, Ethan Wicken, your points leader, Zach Ryan. They got Jim Gambit, Max Anderson, Tyler Lyman, DeAndre Williams, Derek Bouchard, Nick Kennedy, all 12 still in the race. And look at the front end of these two cars, but they're still in it. Junior Ramos has control of this restart. He's been out front since the start of the race as he comes off turn number 4. And the green flag is out. We're back racing here at Richmond. A pretty good start there for everyone behind Ramos. They stayed with him, Kevin McHugh especially. See if you can get down to the bottom in 1 and 2. Ramos does go up the track. That's your Watkins Glen winner. And McHugh will go around to get to the racing. Oh, Zach Ryan almost spun out trying to keep it off of Wicken there into 3 and 4. Ryan gets underneath Wicken. Wicken up the track. They're making some contact. Still bounce off each other. Max Anderson down low. Jim Gammon in the middle. And your points leader, Ethan Wicken up top. Oh, contact into the wall. Go 3 cars. Max Anderson a ton of damage. Jim Gambit, Ethan Wicken has damage. Caution out. John Gambit got to the lead. Junior Ramos will get right back at the stripe. So Ramos went from not leading to leading once again as another crash up in 3 and 4 involving up in 1 and 2 involving 3 cars. Let's see what happened. Once again, hard aggressive racing down to the corner. Max Anderson just never makes the corner. Drove it in too hard off the bottom. And Jim Gambit, Ethan Wicken couldn't go any higher, and that's some heavy damage to the 10 and the 5 even. To the 5, you can see the hood comes up. So it's going to be interesting to see if the 5 has any terminal damage. So look, in real time, Max Anderson hits the wall pretty hard right there. But I don't think it's enough to take that 10 car out of the race with what we saw with the 2 and the 4. They're still in the race. So Junior Ramos got back to the line first. He's back with the race lead. He'll stay out and be able to restart with after halfway. 10 to go once we get the green flag here at Richmond. Junior Ramos is out front. In second, we have John Gambit. Josh Crash is third. Kevin McHugh fourth. Zach Ryan, the sub, up to fifth. Tyler Lyman, 6th. He's second in points, trying to gain on Ethan Wicken. 7th is DeAndre Williams. Derek Bouchard, 8th. 9th, Nick Kennedy. And there's your points leader, Ethan Wicken in 10th. And 11th, it's Jim Gambit And the 10 of Max Anderson has retired from the race. Too much damage to that number 10 car. So here we go. Ramos with the race lead once again for this restart. He goes early in the restart box as the green flag's back in the air. And he caught the one of John Gamet sleeping there. He's going to try and get it back in 1 and 2. Try not to go up the track. Oh, Ramos way up the track. And John Gamet to the inside, almost spun out trying to get by him. He'll get a big push from Crash into 3 and 4. John Gamet gets to the race lead, but here comes Josh Crash to the bottom. John Gamet leads at the stripe. Ramos is coming right back. Up to second he is. Zach Ryan, super sub, trying to get up to the front. Crash and Ramos almost wreck. Kevin McHugh trying to get through the middle. Tyler Lyman's trying to get up here. Ramos back to the race lead. Zach Ryan up to second. Subbing for Jackson Lind, he could get himself a win. He's to the race lead off of turn number 2. Don't count Tyler Lyman, he's coming up to the front. Second in points, he's going to need a good points day to get away, or to gain on Ethan Wicken. Zach Ryan to the race lead, he's cleared. They're bound for second behind. It's John Gamet side by side with Junior Ramos. Ryan up the track just a little bit. Gambit nicely down on that yellow line. And he is within a car length of that 3-car Zach Ryan. Jackson Lind injured after a vicious crash at Watkins Glen where he hit the wall coming off the carousel. Zach Ryan, the guy that was asked to fill in. He's doing a great job right now, but John Gant will get to the race lead. Ryan up the track. Tyler Lyman trying to take advantage. Almost wrecks off of turn number 2. Drove it so hard. Come to 5 to go. And John Gamet's out here. Lyman up the track. They might go 3 wide. Kevin McHugh, Josh Crash to the bottom lane. Not what Lyman wanted to see. That's for third. Zach Ryan trying to run down John Gamet. They get side by side. Watch out for third on back. Junior Ramos coming back up. He's had the dominant car here tonight. Zach Ryan in the tire tracks of that 1 car with 4 laps to go at Richmond. Oh, Gambit up the track. Here he comes. Zach Ryan's best chance to get to the race lead. Side by side down the back straightaway, and Zach Ryan with the race lead. Coming up, he's not clear. They make contact. They're both on the wall. Josh Crash to the race lead. 3 to go, and I know John Gamet's not going to be happy with Zach Ryan on that move. Junior Ramos back to the race lead. Everyone's single file beside Zach Ryan and John Gamet. Gamet drove it in to push the 3-car up the track. 2 laps to go. They're battling for second. Josh Crash and Tyler Lyman. Lyman trying to get every point he can in this championship. Ramos up the track. Lyman to second. Kevin McHugh's there in third, waiting for these two to get side by side. Maybe one of them make a mistake. Lyman does go up the track. White flag is out. Final lap. McHugh's to the inside. Can he get past Junior Ramos? 1 lap to go. Ramos does go up the track. Here comes McHugh. Ramos holds the lead, but can he hold it in 3 and 4? McHugh will drive it in. He buries it into the corner. Up the track goes Ramos. Tight goes Kevin McHugh. Ramos wins. What a finish. By 0.02 of a second. What a finish. Watch this right here. McHugh drove it in. Got tight in the middle. Hits Ramos. And Crash almost got at the line. Right there. About the front fender did it. Wow. What a fantastic finish. And Junior Ramos gets another victory on the season. He's going to close in on the points. My oh my. Ramos did win last race at Watkins Glen, so that makes it 2 in a row for him. As you look at the results, Junior Ramos barely beat Josh Crash to the line. That's how much it was, 0.02 of a second. Ken McHugh ends up 3rd. In 4th, we had John Gambit and Tyler Lyman 5th. Zach Ryan in 6th, Super Sub did a great job here tonight. Jim Gambit 7th, DeAndre Williams 8th, Ethan Wicken, your points leader 9th, Derek Bouchard 10th, Nick Kennedy 11th. They're the only guys that finished the race, and Max Anderson retired after a crash. He ends up 12th and last. Well, congratulations to Junior Ramos on a thrilling victory here at Richmond. It gets him to the points lead, and it's going to be a tight points battle. As you can see right there, Junior Ramos picks up win number 2 of the season. And my oh my, has a 14-point lead over Ethan Wicken, who had the points lead coming in to this race. He falls 14 points back. Tyler Lyman's only 22 back in 3rd. Kevin McHugh is 4th. And in 5th, we have John Gammett. Jim Gammett's in 6th. Josh Crash 7th. Nick Kennedy is 8th. In 9th, we have Derek Bouchard. 10th is DeAndre Williams. 11th is Max Anderson. And then, of course, Jackson Lynn and Zach Ryan are going to be at the bottom of the points, since Ryan only has done 1 race and Jackson Lynn has only done 3. So they obviously will not be able to get the championship. So it's going to be between 11 drivers, although I believe only really 3 or 4, maybe even 5. Maybe the front 5 have a really good shot at it, but they're on back. They might need some help, or it might even be impossible. All right, so the next and final race of the season will be the Homestead 100 at Homestead. We have the 1998 season coming up from Richmond. See you guys then.